Hello everyone, it's Ryan with Frontline Animal Removal. I'm going to show you a flying squirrel job. This is kind of a typical flying squirrel experience. So let's take a look at the typicalness. We got our fuzz balls here in the trap. And we got some more in here. As you can see, they're bouncing around looking quite healthy. So I walked around this house, on the ground, looked up at it, couldn't find anything wrong. Everything was nice and tight. There's no real transition points. There's one transition point down there, and it looked nice and tight. I checked the gutter lines, they're all full of leaves, but I didn't find any problems there. So I climbed up on the roof, because sometimes these ridge vents are not put in correctly. And as I'm walking on the roof, very first thing I spotted is nuts behind the ridge vent. Well, that immediately clued me in that there was a problem with the ridge vent. So as I walked down here, I spotted more nuts. And right here, I spotted a couple little holes through the ridge vent. The holes weren't the problem from the flyers. The problem was right here. The little squirrels are going in and out at the end of the ridge vent, and you can actually maybe see where the shingles chewed right there as well. These squirrels should have never gotten into the end of the ridge vent if the ridge vent had been installed properly. It looks perfectly fine when you look at it, but a piece of it was put in backwards. Allow me to explain. So we're going to walk to the other end, because the other end is done right. Now the manufacturers of these ridge vents understand that critters get in. So they make barriers. Now I don't know if you can see, there's a little plastic barrier right there. Let's see if I can get my phone to focus. Yep, you can see the plastic barrier on the end of the ridge vent. Now, these ridge vents have to be trimmed because, well, we got different lengths of roofs, so they have trim points on them. And when you trim the ridge vent, you're supposed to put the cut side inward. So this piece here is only about 2 feet long. They come in sections of 4 feet. Now when they put this piece in, they left it a little wide here. Actually, they kind of left it wide everywhere, but these slots are too small for the critters to get in. But wherever you trim, there's one of those barriers underneath the ridge vent. So down here, this end piece here is only, so we've got about 12 inches to here, maybe another 8, so it's only about 20 inches long. So they trimmed it here, but they put it on backwards. That little plastic end plug that's built into the ridge vent was not put in here. So it made an opening that the little fuzz balls can get in. So that's why these squirrels have chosen this house. Now, what we're going to do when we're all done is we're going to plug the end of the ridge vent. We've given the customer the option to plug the end of the ridge vent or put ridge guard on. The ridge guard product is very expensive. They do not have the budget right now to do that. So we're just going to plug up the end of this, and that should keep the squirrels out. But if they have a problem in the future, they may have to spend the extra money and have the ridge guard put on. But hey, we caught some squirrels and hopefully have solved the problem of these little guys keeping everyone awake at night. So, thank you.